Giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakadash, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out there on the highway and byway pushing his truth, also pushing the truth over the internet to spread forth throughout the four corners of the earth. I would like to say Shalom and Dewada to the man of great millstone, which is doing an excellent job. Excellent job. Also, to edit that, I'm not a member of GMS, but I follow GMS and believe that they have the 100% truth of the Bible. Also, to the men and women that are listening and learning, continue following GMS, continue praying, repenting, and following God's laws and commandments to the best of your ability, because the doors of mercy are closing very fast, and you need this knowledge, you need this information to stay strong in perilous time, and to keep your faith where it need to be. I'd like to go into this topic of fearing the Lord. Fearing the Lord is the key, and by you fearing the Lord is keeping the commandments. So let me just go through a few commandments. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Keeping the commandment is very important. Keeping the commandment is the guide to life, the guide to salvation. That what we want. We want salvation. We want to be in the kingdom. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Now, it says here, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandment, for this is the whole duty of man. By you fearing the Lord, it's keeping his commandment. The commandment that Yahweh gave Moses to the children of Israel. And we are the only people that was given the laws and commandments. This is our guideline for life. So, in order not to break the laws of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, is by keeping fear. You have to be afraid to break his law, because you know it's judgment behind breaking the law. And we don't want that. We don't want burning coals on our heads. So in order to stay on the right side of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, is to have fear of the laws and commandments. Having fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, because he created the laws and commandments for us to live by. Okay, got a few here. Okay, Deuteronomy 6 and 2. That thou might fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statute and his commandment, which I command thee, thou and thy son's son, all the days of thy life, and that the days may prolong. So when you have fear for the Lord, again, you're going to keep his laws and commandment, and you're going to preach it, you're going to install it in your children, so that they can continue to fear the Lord, to stay on his right side, his loving side, his merciful side. Deuteronomy 8 and 6. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandment of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, and to fear him. Deuteronomy 13 and 4. Ye shall walk after the Lord your God, your power, and fear him, and keep his commandment, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. You shall serve him and cleave unto him, because he is life. He is your. We are the clay. He the potter. He created us to live a certain way. So in order to be on his right side, to be righteous, you got to cleave onto this word. You got to serve him. By serving him, you have to do this work. That's serving him by spreading his truth. And by you serving him and keeping his commandment, he know that you love him. Because it says here, John 14:15, if ye love me, keep my commandment. And again, going back to I just had it, Deuteronomy 12. And in order, like going back to Ecclesiastes 12:13, it says here, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is the whole duty of man. We were created to serve and to cleave unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, as if the time of Moses, when Yahweh gave him the laws and commandments, this was our guide. This is what was given to us, to fear him. So now we're going to go to in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 1:8. It says here, there is one wise and greatly to be feared. The Lord sitteth upon his throne. Now, if anybody tell you not to fear the Lord, I don't know what to tell you. You need to get away from that brother. Because it says it right here, Ecclesiasticus 1:8. There is one wise and greatly to be feared. The Lord sitteth upon his throne. Verse 9, he created her and saw her and numbered her and pour her out upon all his work. It's talking about wisdom. Verse 10, she is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him. Now who's the people that he hath given to them that love him? The children of Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gave the laws and commandments. Yahweh gave the laws and commandments to Moses. And it said in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandment. So, because you have a lot of Israelites, and 2/3 of Israel do not love him. But the 1/3 and the 144,000, the elect, truly love Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and that is keeping the laws and commandments. That's love. Those wisdom is in the elect and the 1/3. So what it's talking about here in 10, she is with all flesh according to his gift, and he, Yahweh, have given her wisdom to them that love him. And that them, like I said, is 144,000 and 1/3. Verse 11, the fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, which talking about a mind, and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. When you follow God's laws and commandments, you live a long life. Just like it says here, when talking about honor thy mother and thy father, it says here, honor thy father and thy mother. That's a commandment. As the Lord thy God hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee. So when you keeping his laws and commandments, it will benefit you. You get what I'm saying? Let's go back. Where did I leave off? Okay. Yeah. It will benefit you, say, fear the Lord. Fear the fear the fear the fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and give joy and gladness and a long life. Just like what I read in Deuteronomy 5 and 16. By honoring your mother and father, you prolong your life. Whoso fear the Lord, verse 13, whoso fear the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the days of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Verse 16, the fear of the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. She filleth all their houses with things desirable, and the gardener with her increase. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gift of Yahweh, and it enlarge their rejoicing that love him. Verse 20, the root of the wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. The fear of the Lord driveth away sin, and where it is present, it turned away wrath. The fear of the Lord driveth away sin. I'll give you an example. Let's say you you just got off from work, you worked a 12-hour shift, you hungry, and you just brought a burger, and you went a couple miles down the road, and the good Lord instinctively act, just the good Lord, you in the spirit, and the spirit tell you to look at your burger before you eat it. And the person accidentally put bacon on your burger. Now you already done left the spot. You about 3-4 miles down the road. You don't feel like turning around, but you hungry. If you don't have the fear of the Lord, you will, a Christian, anybody that is not an Israelite will eat into their burger because they have no fear. What they will say, well, the good Lord know my heart. He will forgive me. You take Yahweh Hashem Shai for granted when you think like that. You know. So if you so when you do have the fear of the Lord, you're not going to eat it. I don't care how hungry you are. You might decide to turn back around and get another burger or whatever, because you're not going to just take the bacon off and still eat it. No, I still got the fear of the Lord. The ingredients from that bacon is still on that burger. I'm not going to eat that. And if you got the fear of the Lord, you're not going to eat it. You're not even going to put your hand on it to take it off to eat it. So even if you have to go without eating and just go to sleep and get up in the morning, good Lord, he's going to protect you. And he see that you love him by keeping the commandment, because you got fear of eating into that burger, because you don't know what the outcome might be afterwards, after you break the laws and commandment. And you don't want that. You don't want burning coals over your head. You always want to stay on the righteous side of the Lord. To the best of your ability, you do not want to break certain laws. And what I mean by certain laws, there's some laws that we break that we don't know. And the good Lord, he wink at that as ignorant. But the law that you do know, especially something as simple as, not eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, you know, abominable food, you're not supposed to eat that, no matter what. So by you having the fear of the Lord, and you don't take a bite out of their burger, it drives away sin. And where it is present, it turns away wrath. Because you don't want, the good Lord to have something waiting for you because you broke his laws and commandments. You got to take the laws and commandments seriously. I'm going to skip down to 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandment, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction. Faith and meekness are his delight. Having faith in Yahweh and that he died on the cross for us to adopt us back to the Heavenly Father, and that we, the children of Israel, the elect, 144,000 and the 1/3, will be brought up into the heaven while this world, particularly America, is getting destroyed. We have faith that he's going to deliver us out of this wicked world. And by keeping faith, by keeping faith and keeping the commandments, that he will give us wisdom. Let me I kind of lost my thought here. For the fear, going to 27, for the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. Having faith in the Son and in the Father, and meekness, being humble, kind, is his delight. He don't want you to be prideful, show off. He's not looking for that. He's looking for people that have faith and Yahweh Bashim Shai, kindness and humbleness, and love thy brother. That's what he's looking for, or his delight. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor. When you are at a lower state, you still have fear. And you still have fear in Yahweh Bashim Shai. You keep the faith and you rejoice that you are still in the land of the living, and that this is not your kingdom, and that your kingdom is coming. Your kingdom is near. You should be rejoicing. Don't distrust and be doubtful that the good Lord don't love you, that the good Lord is not protecting you, and that you should go out here and rob, steal, and kill just to have money in your pocket. No, you rely on him. Verse 28 again, distrust not the Lord, distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of man, and take good heed what thou speakest. Verse 30, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall. Again, it says, exalt not thyself. Don't lift yourself up. Don't become something that you know you're not, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so Yahweh discover thy secret and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. So that's all I wanted to speak on about the fear of the Lord. I hope it was edifying, and I hope that you people will stay strong in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Keep the faith, and by you keeping the faith, you're not going to break. By you keeping the faith and having fear for the Lord, you're not going to break the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So that's all I'm going to say. Shalom.